Today on the channel, we close out WWE Mattel Elite 120 with the Chase Cody Rhodes unboxing. And then in the back half, we rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite 120 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're unboxing the Chase Cody Rhodes, and as I said in the back half, we're going to bring everybody out. We're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. But for all your Cody Rhodes, all your Elite 120 needs, hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And unfortunately, this one's been pretty hard to get. Thankfully to Jonathan Hodap helping me out. He found this in the wild, said, hey, I'll send it to you for cost plus shipping. So I said, well, I'll do that. I need to get this. And then, of course, I'll probably find this tomorrow in my hunts, but happy to have this one done. And we are done with the Chase editions for now with the Mattel line. It's a little bit of a relief having to try to track down some of these secondary ones, but it was always fun for some characters to get multiple looks. I always pick on Axiom. I don't know when we're going to get the next Elite Axiom figure. It's kind of like we got two versions of that figure. We did with the Chase edition. Cody, we got the brown suit regular, pink suit for the Chase. Interesting turn of events, but we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Not sure about this Cody. The pink suit's a little wild. It's a little strange here, but the cool thing is, with a little elbow grease, you could use this as a custom suit for somebody if you really wanted to, and we'll dive into it, of course. Elite, WWE, 8 and up, Cody Rhodes, American Nightmare, 120. Two heads are better than one. Always appreciate that. A Chase figure, you use the different head. Voila, it's like you kind of got two different figures. There's that sly Cody grin. Oh, I know that all too well. Good friend of the channel, Cody. Looking good, that sly grin there. Looking good on the side, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, certified authentic, elite. And there's Cody hoisting up the special title belt. We got it with Superstar Billy Graham. We got it with this Cody. Very cool use of the title belt. Love that we got this with Cody celebrating. I think it was at Madison Square Garden, I think is where that was. Cross sell down below. We'll see those guys later in the video. Tail of the tape, got the blurb. Let's see what it says about Cody Rhodes. From Atlanta, Georgia, congested traffic this time of year. I saw an article the other day that said Atlanta, the worst day to travel is Thursday. What is up with that? Height 6'2", 220 pounds. Crossroads is his finisher. After finishing his father's story, the American Nightmare held the classic WWE Championship high above his head in front of the WWE Universe at Madison Square Garden. Well, there you go. Career highlights, undisputed WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion. And when will he be U.S. Champion? That's the question. Do you guys think, what year? 2028, 2027, 2026? I feel like he will have a run as a United States Champion one of these days. It makes sense. He'll be Mr. America type thing. I could see it happening. We'll see. Put your money down. What year? And there it is. Nothing else going here. See you later. Put some spin on it. Goodbye. Plastic Cody, pink suit prison, ready to go. It looks like Cody's ready for Easter. He's ready to find some Easter eggs. We know what he's up to. That's what it looks like he's getting ready to do. I'll try to get him out of the package. Plastic prison. We get some extra hands here. Once again, use the different hands, different head, make them as different as possible. See you later. Goodbye. We got two Fists of Fury for Cody. Seen those before. We'll see him again. Got the old rubber band holding down that title belt. I appreciate that from Mattel for mint-on-card collectors that want to display this thing in all of its glory. It makes a lot of sense. So we do get to do that. And I guess we'll start with the title belt here. I love that red strap on this. Very classic, old school title belt back in the day. It seemed like back in the day, like we're talking 50s, 60s, 70s, title belts were either really small or ungodly really big. So this is one of the smaller ones here, but it does look very, very nice. Very cool. When I think of this title, though, I think Superstar Billy Graham. Others might think, Bob Backlund. They might think the Dusty Rhodes Superstar, even though Dusty never held it. But a very cool one to see. I do like that a lot. But now, diving into Cody here, and this Cody continues to have issues with paint. I mean, I had issues with the last one as well. This one has it. He's got a little black smudge there right here. It looks like he's rocking the Hitler stash. That is a dangerous move, Todd McFarlane. I remember when you had it, you were growing it down here over the holidays last year. And I said, you can't go in public with the Hitler stash. Nobody wears that anymore. Nobody wears that mustache except Michael Jordan in a Hanes commercial on the plane. Besides that, nobody rocks that mustache and nobody names their kid Adolf anymore. He ruined it for everybody. That name, oof, you don't do that to anybody. But that is disappointing. The head's got that paint issue right there because I think this was the head I was going to use. We'll compare it to the other Cody here in a second. But I believe this one had problems out of the package on the last one where the face was off a little bit. So quality control issues continue right here. You got the blonde Cody hair. And then you got the, oh man, once again, bad paint issues. I got paint all over his ear. And then you got the American Nightmare logo all in the neck. Wish that wasn't there. We've seen them fix that and put it up here, or all down here instead of onto here. That's what they need to do. But he does barely have a neck too. This just looks like a head sitting on top of a suit. It's an interesting look here. So not the best work with this Cody, I'll tell you that much. Pretty sloppy paint job all around. Very unfortunate. But the second head, hopefully a little cleaner, but this is the one I used already, and of course it is clean. So for some reason, this one's the mess. This is the clean one. The way it goes. Got those blue-eyed soul eyes, just like his daddy, as we know, or myself. But looking good. It's a stoic Cody head. I don't know. It's a pick'em. It's a pick'em. But now we're diving into the suit. It is your suited body. Could really be anybody outside of the tattoo. Very big chest on this one. We got the white undershirt, pink overcoat. You got the bright red tie here, red and pink attack. He's ready for Easter. He's ready for Valentine's Day. He's a guy that loves a good holiday. You got the pink pants going here that matches the suit. Basically is what it is. It's a Cody in the suit, and Cody wears a lot of suits. But when I think of Cody in a suit, I don't think of that brown one, and I don't think of this one. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but it is a bit of a stretch to put him in here. I think a black suit or a nice blue suit would be better. Is what it is. Arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits, hands back and forth, side to side, head removable back and forth, side to side, ab crunch there, waist articulation, a little bit of splits here, build a figure style body on this one, tighten the hips as the norm lately, leg goes up for the kick to the groin, I guess. You do get a thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees, very tight. And then you got the black shoes down here, up and down, back and forth, product of Vietnam. Kind of figured that, though, at this point. And we do get the Ringside collectible stand. Use code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Cody fitting on the stand. He's ready to rock and roll. He's ready to strut and stroll. But let's bring out his brown suit brother. How about? We got that one going on right here. Is what it is. So I don't know. It's like we're making a Neapolitan sandwich. Can we get Cody in a white suit? We'll make a beautiful ice cream sandwich is what we'll do. But same thing going on twice, just painted differently. Really is a pick'em. But as I said, use different hands here, different head. Makes them feel even more different. That's what you got to do. Unfortunately, this head had paint issues in both versions of mine. So I don't know what you do at that point. I guess you get out the paint and you fix it. That's what I'm going to try to do. We'll see. We'll see. But now we're going to see how this one, we'll include Cody's, both of them, and we'll rank the entire Elite 120 from my least favorite to my favorite. All right, let's get down to business. Let's finish up Elite 120. Now, notice I did bring in the Brussels John Cena. Now, some people said, Kyle, 119, you should have had the Cena in there. Well, on the back of the package, it doesn't list him as 120 on the back of the Cena package, but the regular one, it does show him as part of it. So you can make the argument either way. Is he part of it? Is he not part of it? I feel like he is not part of it because these cases of 120 that went to Ringside didn't have that John Cena. The ones that went to Target didn't have John Cena. A Walmart exclusive for a little bit. Ringside will have in the future, etc., etc. But it can go either way. I see both sides of the argument. So I did include him into this one for those that wanted it. But of course, this is my list. Put your list in the comments down below. I got my ideas of what this set rankings could be. It could be controversial, but it is my list at the end of the day. And we got 7 figures here, including John Cena. Going to start at 7, work our way to 1. Number 1 being my favorite of the wave right here of Elite 120. And as far as the wave goes, you got some classic talent, Roman, John Cena. You got some new talent with LA Knight, kind of, I guess, middle talent at this point. But you got Joe Gacy, first time in the line. Lola Vice, first time in the line. Stalwarts of the modern era of Cody Rhodes in 2 versions with the chase. So you could easily say a little bit of something for everybody here. Maybe missing a deep cut legend, but we don't get a lot of those in the Elite line very often. but it is an interesting set here. But once again, quality issues throughout on this one. A lot of Vietnam problems with the hips, the loose hands, and then paint application problems. I'm hoping for 2026 that we get a little bit better on some of this. We see some improvements. We'll see where it goes. But we're going to start it off at number 7. Very easy for me at number 7. I'm going Cody Rhodes in the brown suit. Just an ugly suit to begin with, and then a lot of paint application issues on this one here. And when I think of Cody in suit, I don't think of him in a brown suit. So a little bit disappointing with this Cody here, but it is what it is, unfortunately. He can't fight City Hall. And if he's 7, well, guess what? The chase is going to have to be 6. Once again, paint issues continue on this one for me. Going to have to try to clean that one up. It's just wild. And now the brown suit, I had production issues where the face was like scanned off to the side. This one, I got some slop on the face on the side, and then he's got the Hitler mustache, which you got to watch out for that on that one. I do love the title belt inclusion, though. That is one thing that's nice on this Cody, so I do like that a lot. But as far as Cody's go, not at the top of my list. We're going to go number 7. We're going to go number 6. But next up, number 5. And number 5, his figures just don't feel very special to me, even though he is an up-and-coming talent, but he's a little older to be, but you know what I mean. And we've had a lot of him lately, and maybe that takes a little shine off. We're going to go LA Knight here at number 5. Good looking LA Knight, improvement in the head sculpt variety on this one. We've been really hit and miss, and it's wild that his first ever main event figure, his first ever figure, is the best figure as far as head sculpts go. But they're working on it. Constant learning, constant improvement. We know we got more LA Knights in our future between all the lines. He's on TV every single week. Some may say the hardest working wrestler on the WWE roster in 2025. So not a bad piece of business there. But that's 7, 6, 5. Now we're going to number 4, and we're going to the big dog. We're going to Roman Reigns. It's hard to get super excited about Roman Reigns figures, unfortunately, as he doesn't have terribly different looks, and we get the same stuff over and over and over. And we've had a couple of Elite Series straights with Roman Reigns. So the burnout is real, but I understand it. He's on TV. He's a tip-top player. You got to have him out there. But I have to imagine 2026, they're probably going to dial Roman's back a little bit. He's been a hit and miss on TV. I could see somebody gaining some figures to take his place. So we'll see where that goes. But Roman, back in the line here, not the best for me. But now we're down to the final 3. The final 3, how about that? And maybe a bit of a plot twist here. We're going to go John Cena, Brussels edition at number 3. I like this John Cena except for the head sculpt. If they would have gave us a better head, he would have been either 1 or 2. There's no doubt in my mind. But a smiling kind of head sculpt on this one where he just turned bad. They've got a lot of stoic John Cena heads. They could have put that on here. That was a missed opportunity by Mattel, if you ask me. So John Cena going to come in at number 2. But number 1, we got 2 first time in the liners, which obviously helps things. It's always fun to get somebody brand new in a line. And we got that right here with the Wyatt 6, Joe Gacy, and NXT superstar Lola Vice. But unfortunately for Lola, she's coming in at number 2 here. Now, once again, she could have been number 1, I do feel. I really like, and what catapulted her up here is she got 2 heads, and she has 2 distinct looks. She's got dancing, partying Lola Vice, you know, moving and shaking, dancing with Mr. Iguana. She's got that look, but then she's got the MMA gear where she puts the hair back in the braids and stuff. The unfortunate part is that head I didn't feel was very good. This head is clearing away the winner, but I gotta say, I've never seen a character that is the same person, but changing their hair makes them look so different than Lola Vice. So wild to see that. Be interested to see what figure we get next for Lola Vice. Wouldn't be shocked for a main event in 2026. We'll see what happens there. But we leave Joe Gacy at number 1, representing the Wyatt 6. Obviously very toyetic. First time in the line. Multiple looks you get here. Soft good shirt, soft good vest, mask, no mask. There's a lot of meat on the bone right here. You guys know I love to build out factions. I love to build out teams. Can do that with Joe Gacy. So I'm excited to have this one in the set. And he was easily the number 1 selection for me. But Lola Vice gave him a little bit of a fight. But Joe Gacy did take the top spot in Elite 120 for me. So there it is. Mattel WWE Elite 120. Be very interested to hear your set rankings here. How did you rank this set? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, more like it. Check out my other YouTube channel as well while you're at it. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which conveniently enough is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. Videos every single day all over the place. You guys know how we do it around here, and you can get more content if you want to on Patreon and YouTube channel memberships. So for Elite 120, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?